Well, the Emmys is catching some flack today because of who they forgot to include in their In Memoriam segment. Namely, these two men, Dick Gregory and Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy, of course, died April 12th this year at the age of 57 from leukemia. He was the older brother of Eddie Murphy, and he was best known for his role as a cast member, including some classic sketches from The Chappelle Show, one of the greatest comedy shows in television history. And he also appeared in several movies over the years. I first saw him in Harlem Nights as a bit player, but over the years he got to larger and larger roles. He did voiceover roles, of course, and recently he was on I can't remember the name of that program. Was it Black Jesus? I know Johnny Witherspoon is in it too, but I think it's Black Jesus. But recently, he was in that program, and sadly he passed away this year. And of course, Dick Gregory. There's absolutely no excuse for why Dick Gregory was omitted. Dick Gregory died August 19th of this year at the age of 84 from heart failure. If I remember correctly, he died one day before Jerry Lewis died. Of course, Dick Gregory was a pioneer. Dick Gregory was the groundbreaking black comedian, if not the groundbreaking black entertainment personality, because he preceded Richard Pryor, Godfrey Cambridge, Bill Cosby, who many people see as a groundbreaking figure, and he was. But he was before Bill Cosby, he was before all of these guys. And he was the first person to demand to be seated next to the Tonight Show host at the time, which was Jack Paar. To tell you how long ago it was, because Jack Paar hosted the program before Johnny Carson. And, he was an intellectual comedian, which I have to say is kind of missing from a lot of black comics today. Now, I have to say that a guy like Eddie Griffith can be very intellectual in his comedy, so I have to consider him an exclusion. But Dick Gregory was a thinking man, and of course, over the past several decades, he really hadn't been an active performer. He's made some cameos in movies and television programs and such, but as he became more and more indoctrinated in his pursuit to know as much about everything as anybody. We all know him recently from YouTube videos and interviews, and some people call him a conspiracy theorist or a conspiracy nut, depending on how you think about him. But Dick Gregory truly was a groundbreaking figure, especially in the African American community, and for him to be omitted from the Emmy Memoriam tribute was a disgrace. Also omitted from the Emmys, which was disgraceful, is Frank Vincent, who died September 13th at the age of 80. Early reports said he was 78, but he was actually 80 years old when he died of heart surgery complications. Of course, we all know him best as Billy Bats from Goodfellas. He also appeared in Casino and was known recently for his role as Phil Leotardo on The Sopranos. He also appeared in what other movies he appeared in? Gotti, Witness to the Mob, This Thing of Ours, Raging Bull, Wise Guys, so many different movies. He was omitted. And of course, the late actor Harry Dean Stanton, who was in Green Mile, Aliens, so many different movies over the past few years. He played the father. One of his breakout roles was he played the father in Pretty in Pink back in 1986. The mid-'80s was a resurgence of his career because prior to that he had been acting since the late 1950s, Harry Dean Stanton, but he was more of a supporting actor. But finally in the 1980s, late 1970s into the 80s, there was a renaissance for his career, and he became, for the first time in his career, a leading actor, or if not a leading actor, a strong supporting actor. And I remember his role in The Green Mile. He was the inmate that gleefully tested the electric chair, and he was a great actor. And for all of these men to be omitted is a disgrace from the Emmys. And you might have noticed I've been uploading a lot of videos today. I'm back. And I'm back with Avengers, and I'm going to be uploading a lot. Had to make some changes, but things are set now. And so I'm going to be making a lot of videos, and that's it. I'm back.